So, you think your life is interesting enough for YouTube? Well, my golden retriever just got 1 million views in 3 days, and honestly, I'm starting to question everything I thought I knew about content creation. This is the story of how my dog accidentally became the most successful vlogger in our house, and why I'm now considering letting him handle my entire YouTube strategy. It started innocently enough. I was setting up my camera for what I thought would be a breakthrough video about morning routines. You know the type. Perfectly arranged coffee cups, motivational music, the whole aesthetic package that every lifestyle guru swears by. But as I stepped away to grab my ring light, something unprecedented happened. Max, my 3-year-old golden retriever, walked directly up to the camera, somehow managed to knock it into the perfect angle, and just started living his life. What happened next defied every rule of YouTube I thought I understood. Instead of the usual chaos you'd expect from an unsupervised dog, Max began what can only be described as the most natural vlogging performance I've ever witnessed. He carried his favorite squeaky toy to the camera, dropped it with perfect timing, and gave what I swear was a deliberate head tilt that screamed, "Welcome back to my channel." The footage was pure gold. Max wandered through our house with an inexplicable sense of purpose, pausing at interesting locations like he understood shot composition. He spent 5 minutes at the kitchen window, and somehow the lighting was absolutely perfect. Golden hour streaming in, highlighting his fur like a professional cinematographer had planned it. When he moved to his food bowl, he actually looked back at the camera before eating, as if acknowledging his audience. But here's where it gets genuinely weird. I started reviewing the footage expecting to find maybe 30 seconds of usable content for a funny montage. Instead, I discovered that Max had essentially filmed a complete narrative arc. He had morning activities, a midday adventure in the backyard, an afternoon nap sequence, and even what looked like an evening reflection by the fireplace. Without any human direction, he had created better pacing than most YouTubers achieve after years of practice. The editing process revealed even more surprises. Every time I thought a segment was getting boring, Max would do something perfectly timed. A stretch, a yawn, a sudden interest in something off camera. His natural instincts seemed to align perfectly with viewer attention spans. When I analyzed the footage, I realized he was unconsciously following the same engagement patterns that successful creators spend months learning. I decided to upload it as an experiment, adding simple captions like "morning stretch routine" and "investigating suspicious squirrel activity." The response was immediate and overwhelming. Comments poured in about how authentic and relaxing Max's content felt compared to typical lifestyle vlogs. People were genuinely invested in his daily routine, asking questions about his favorite spots in the house and requesting updates on his ongoing feud with the mailman. Within 48 hours, the video had gained serious traction. But what shocked me most wasn't the view count. It was the retention analytics. People were watching the entire 12-minute video. In an era where creators fight for every second of watch time, my dog had somehow achieved what I'd been struggling with for months. His content had that rare quality of being genuinely engaging without trying too hard. The success created an unexpected dilemma. Suddenly, I had viewers specifically requesting more Max content. They wanted to see his reaction to different weather, his exploration of new rooms, his interactions with neighborhood cats. I found myself in the surreal position of managing my dog's burgeoning influencer career, while my own channel remained relatively modest. So I leaned into it. I started leaving the camera in different locations around the house, essentially giving Max free rein to create content whenever inspiration struck. The results were consistently surprising. He developed what can only be called signature moves: the contemplative garden stare, the dramatic toy selection process, the methodical inspection of delivery packages. What's fascinating is how Max's approach to content differs from human creators. He never performs for the camera in an obvious way. There's no forced enthusiasm, no desperate grab for attention. He simply exists authentically. And somehow, that authenticity translates into compelling viewing. His content has a meditative quality that people seem to crave in our hyperactive digital landscape. The whole experience has fundamentally changed my perspective on content creation. Maybe we've been overthinking it. Maybe the secret isn't elaborate setups and perfect scripts, but genuine moments and natural pacing. Max doesn't worry about algorithm optimization or engagement metrics. He just lives his life with curiosity and purpose. And it turns out that's exactly what people want to watch. Now, I'm seriously considering a collaboration channel where Max handles the lifestyle content while I focus on the technical aspects. After all, he's already proven he understands his audience better than I do. Sometimes the best content creators are the ones who never intended to become creators at all.